Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are. My name is Peter from Sun Insurance, and today it's a Memorial Weekend here in the US. So most people don't work; they have to stay 4 days off, depending on what you're doing. But the majority of the people they are celebrating this weekend. So I just had an opportunity, and I wanted to stay outside here, being my weekend off, and talk about the situation in the trucking industry. The way it is right now, it looks like the trucking business is not getting better, any better. So that's what I was wondering if you are watching this video and you have opinions to kind of tell the truckers out there what they're supposed to be doing. Any recommendations will be highly appreciated. Uh, Especially this week has been very tough in terms of getting a load for the box truck, sprinter, cargo vans, semi, flatbeds. Across the board, it's been very tough getting a load. And most people wanted to go to, close their homes and get together with their families and celebrate this Memorial Weekend for the veterans. But all the load boards have been unsuccessfully um, when you bid on a load. So, and I'm wondering, like, is there something which needs to be done? If you know about something, leave it below this video comment section. But so what I observed this week is whenever you bid on a load, it looks like the average for the box truck right now is between $1.50 and $1.70. Getting a load for $2 is really hard, depending on where you are. So what can you do if you have a box truck? What you might want to do is don't take loads. That's according to my own observation and my own opinion, recommendations, or suggestions. Don't take a load which is going too far. For example, if you take a load which is 1,000 miles and you end up in a city or a state whereby you can't get anything coming back, it's really hard because you have to use a lot of fuel to that end. So it's better to do 400, less than 500 miles, and ask for $1.70, or if you're lucky, get $2, $500,000 for 500 miles. And if you are in a place whereby you can't get a load for $1.70 or more, you can do $1.40 for a box truck, or $1.60, so you can get back to a place you're thinking you might be lucky to get a load. So for the sprinters and the cargo vans, getting a load these days is probably less than a dollar. We're talking about 90 cents, 85 cents, 95 cents. And if you are getting more than a dollar, that's another lucky day. So, but for a cargo van or a sprinter, it's better because once you take a load and come back, it's easier for you in terms of fuel than the big trucks like a samurai, which burns a lot of fuel depending on where you are ending up. So the most people I've talked to, since I am in insurance business, and I see a lot of people struggling with the insurance payments. So what you might need to do is, if you wanted to park your truck temporarily and see where the business is going, but you may have to figure it out what you want to do. Maybe if you have a cargo van, you may want to put a cargo van in the insurance, and because it doesn't take a lot of payments as compared with the big truck in terms of compensation if it is totaled on terms of value. And I had some people call me, say that they wanted some suggestions what to do if they want to park their trucks temporarily. But what you may need to know is, either way you are going to pay insurance, and in order to be active, you have to maintain a 750 liability combined single limit. And if you are not going to run loads, you're going to park it, you may want to drop the cargo insurance until at such a time you feel you are ready to come back and run. In that way, you don't have to pay a lot of money for just parking your truck. And that's one thing. You may have also to evaluate your truck value in terms of payments, or if it has depreciated. If, let's say, you had put a value of 30,000 when you started an insurance like 8 months ago or a year ago, and during your renewal, you may want to sit down with your insurance agent and look at the value. You can use a Kelly Blue Book or from the dealership where you bought it. And if it was 30,000, it might be 28,000 or 27. And if you put that value, it will probably help a little bit. And some of the coverages, if you add the deductibles, if you add, let's say, 1,000 deductibles or 500 deductibles, you may want to adjust those deductibles. There's a lot of wind here, moving things around. But other than that, those are some of the things you may want to consider so you can keep your premium down. But I'm just wondering, like, is there another business which is going to replace the tracking in case it fails completely? So people should be start thinking, coming up with alternatives. One day I was talking to one of my friends who's in trucking business, and they're talking about people are quitting the trucking business, and they are leaning towards starting the DoorDash business. For those ones who are don't know about DoorDash, I probably will do another video, another session. That will be another content on DoorDash business. But most people are thinking about leaving the business and doing the DoorDash, where they can be paid by what they deliver. Once an order pops up at your computer, and you have an option to accept or decline depending on what your availability is. So that's one thing people are thinking. But for today, it wasn't a topic, but is something I'm thinking I might make a video on it, how to sign up, and what this business means about those people who want to go into that. So I'll just do a video on the specifics, the basics, how to study and how to run it. But for today, it was just an update on the current situation of the freight rates. They are not getting better depending on what load board you are using. And you bid on a load, sit on the computer for the most part of the day, and it's not getting better. So let me know what you think. But today being a memorial, I know most drivers are probably with their families. I wish you all the best for this Memorial weekend, and hopefully the rates will be better. And the U.S. government is working on the debt ceiling, and now they pushed the deadline to the 6th. And the Secretary of the Treasury, that's what they announced yesterday, and hopefully they will get a deal of raising the debt ceiling, because if the government is going to default, it's going to be a lot of problems. Some of the government employees might not be paid, the military, a lot of things will be in a mess. But hopefully they will arrive at something to save the situation very soon, and that's what we are anticipating for. But for today, guys, I wish you a very good Memorial weekend wherever you are gathering with your families and friends. And remember to drive safe, and remember to have insurance. Remember to have all the coverages set properly, the roadside rental, in case you are stuck down somewhere. You find there's a way you can get some roadside assistance. For those ones who don't know, I do insurance, and I do cover Wisconsin, Illinois, Georgia, and Delaware. So recently they introduced roadside assistance for the big trucks. It's almost in every state right now. So instead of going to call a tow truck, it's expensive. You pay a lot of money for them to come out to come and help you out, either to give you a new battery or give you a jump, or pull you out of a ditch, or bring you some fuel, or come to fix your tire, or end road assistance. You may think about it. So progressive, they offer roadside assistance, and I do help old and new clients. I can set you up if you are one of the states I mentioned. Give me a call, and you should be able to be set up, and I should tell you how it works. So, guys, have a good day and enjoy your Memorial weekend. I hope I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.